Hello friend, Krudeless here. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play World of Warcraft Legion. We are back here in Mardoom in the Fellhammer. That is the portal, by the way, out back to the Dalaran. This is the Illidari Gateway. But we are going to go to the Broken Isles now, finally. After 10 episodes, well, 9 episodes, we are going back to go to this table and we're going to visit one of the zones. And in last episode, I mentioned that we are going to Azsuna. So let's go down here. Gonna remind you guys that this zone is influenced by old Night Elf lore as well as Naga lore, which are kind of intertwined. And we are, in fact, a Night Elf. A lot of the lore in this place, on the Broken Isles, are heavily elf inspired, with Suramar, Azsuna, and Val'Sharah being the primary areas for the elves. So let's go down to Azsuna. The once idyllic island paradise of Azsuna is being invaded. The Legion rains death from above. Queen Azshara's Naga arise from the depths below, and the cursed ghosts of the island's former inhabitants stir. All seem drawn to a relic of great power hidden deep within the elven ruins. Okay, so you click this thing and this thing pops up. This is a bit different for me since I'm using the LVI. Let's see here. Archmage Khadgar was planning an expedition to Azsuna. You should seek him out at Crassus Landing in the Dalaran immediately. Okay, so we're going to talk to him. Archmage Khadgar was planning blah blah blah. We should check him out. Okay, so it did pop up on the quest as well. That's good to know. Let's talk with Kane first. Hello. Agreed. You are a skilled tactician. You are as skilled a tactician as myself.
You should return to Dalaran and secure passage to the Broken Isles immediately.
I will, sir. So we had to basically tell him about the stuff we were going to do before we went to do it. Even though we are kind of the commander right now, we are the Illidari. Let's go through the portal. We're going to head to Dalaran, and then we're going to go and have a chat with Khadgar. And he's right here. That's amazing.
There you are.
Oh.
Over here. Azsuna awaits.
Hello, hello. Perfect. Up for a little trip down to Azsuna.
Gul'dan and
Noctarian, we must find a way to reseal the tomb of Sargeras. I have uncovered information concerning an ancient relic, which might be a key to stopping the Legion. Our search begins on the ancient elven island of Azsuna. Long ago, it was where the highborn elves of Suramar perfected their mightiest of magic. Now it is a cursed ruin. The Illidari demon hunters have established a camp on the island as they are the only people we know in the area. That is where we will begin. Ready to take wing?
Without me know when you are ready, champ.
But first, I want to show you guys one thing in Dalaran and basically reaffirm and correct something I said wrong the first time. So last episode I mentioned that this place in the middle here was the mage class order hall. It is in fact not. This huge tower over there is the mage order hall. At this area here with portals, and I talked about some of these things here in the Chamber of the Guardian. This is a mutual hub, in fact, and these items these artifacts I talked about are in fact the pillars of creation. These are the different ones we have to gather, and there are 4 here. And then, strangely enough, there are 2 slots open. Curious indeed. Before we go, I wanted to clear out for you guys why we're going to Azsuna now. Because, well, first of all, I went to Azsuna with my mage, and I kind of have some experience from that area already, even though Legion launched yesterday, so when I was recording this. So, not that much is known to me of the lore just yet, but there is a lot of things to talk about there. We are also a demon hunter, as I said in the previous episode. The area with Azsuna is where the Vault of the Wardens was, I believe. So we were kind of captured here already for several years, and it does have a lot of lore containing the Night Elven people. All right, let's have a chat with Khadgar and get going.
There is much to be done.
Together we will reseal the tomb of Sargeras and defeat the Burning Legion. I'm ready. Let's go down to Azsuna, Khadgar.
Farewell, my friend. I prefer using the great staff Atiesh's raven form. Nothing's worse than saddle sores. The demon hunters have set up camp on the far side of the island. Perhaps they can help us locate the Pillar of Creation. Look there. Naga forces. We have competition from Queen Azsuna herself. She must also be after the Pillar of Creation. This is unexpected. Breathtaking. Imagine all the arcane knowledge lost to the ages here. There, the Illidari. And the Burning Legion is here too.
Alright, so here we are in Azsuna. Not to be confused with Azshara, which is the zone over here. You can see some similarities in the name, and that is... well, we'll see eventually, because they are both tied to Azshara. As I suspect, the Illidari are holding the line against the Burning Legion, but just barely. We must come to their aid, Noctarian. The Burning Legion has beaten us here, but so too have the Illidari. It looks like the Demon Hunters are holding their own, but just barely. Well, let's just keep repeating that, my god. Come, let's put that weapon of yours to use. I'll figure out our next move while you crush the Legion.
Trust in yourself, hurry. The Illidari are about to be overrun.
We can't let that happen. Also, mounts-wise, I'm going to be using the Felsaber. This is the iconic mount for the Demon Hunter, so we've seen that one before. I'm going to keep using it. We have a flight path right there. You want to unlock all the flight paths. I'll keep referring to some tips that I've noticed there. I'm going to turn off that add-on while playing here because it can get annoying. That add-on is an NPC scan. Let's see it here. It basically scans for rare mobs in the area and alerts you when they spawn. But here in Legion, a lot of the rare spawns, they are marked with a skull, as you can see. These other things that are marked on the map here are treasures that I have another add-on for. I want to make sure you guys get this, and it's called Handy Notes, and you want the Legion RNT Rare and Treasure add-on right there. You want to download those, you can get them from curse.com or something like that. So I want to turn those off. Let's see, I'm going to turn off those and get back to you guys.
Archmage Khadgar. An unexpected surprise.
As you can see, Kane has moved down here, and Khadgar is giving us a thumbs up. We also have the Illidari Provisioner right here. Sells us some rations. We did buy some food though, so we don't really need those. As you can see, the Legion are kind of on the beachhead right here next to us. We can see some ships in the horizon here. We also flew over a place down here, which name seems kind of familiar to some other elven cities. You are the most welcome. You are a most welcome sight, Noctarian, and you brought considerable firepower in the form of Archmage Khadgar. Malevolence has been portaling us back and forth between here and the Fellhammer. We pushed the demons out of these ruins, but they are stronger than any we have encountered before. Your leadership is greatly appreciated. If we do not crush this Legion invasion now, they will overrun Azsuna and then the rest of the Broken Isles.
Nice weapon you have there. Speak with Jace and Alari if you'd like to help.
Sounds like a plan. Alright, let's talk to Jace then. Jace, Darkweaver, remember this guy?
Azeroth must not fall.
The demons are weakening my defenses. They must be far more powerful than what we've faced before. Will you help me reignite the wards to keep the Legion from overrunning our position here?
Trust in Lord Illidan's plan.
Oh, I will trust in Illidan.
Lord Illidan,
and we also remember this girl right here, or this demon girl, the demon hunter, Alari the Soul Eater, with her scythe. I need to extract information about the Burning Legion from these foul creatures, but living, the demons are almost impossible to break. However, like you, I wield a powerful artifact, the Scythe of Souls. Take one of my soul gems. If you place it next to a demon's corpse, it will rip the soul out. Then we can see if the scythe can get them to talk.
Trust in Lord Illidan's plan.
Do not forget to use the gem to suck the soul out of the demon corpses. That's really nice advice, by the way. If you're playing with a profession like enchanting and tailoring, I highly recommend that you start out in Azsuna. Here we see the words, by the way. The numbers seem endless, but we will prevail. What am I saying? And there also are these rare spawns right here. As you can see, this one is called Rabindrath. It's a kind of sea lion creature, and they do drop like rare items. But I won't be taking care of too many of these guys. They do give you some experience, but I will be focusing on the lore and the quests. So I won't be doing those. I recommend that you do take them down. There are achievements involved with taking all of them. I will be doing that on my other characters, but I'll focus on doing the quests to keep things, keep the pace going. I forgot what the quest actually kept bugging me about was actually to use these gems, which is easily forgotten. So yeah, I was talking about professions. Professions in Legions are tied to quests, and you do these introduction quests. Hey, come here. There you go. You get these starting quests that kind of teach you how to teach you different recipes that you can use to craft different items. And they start out from certain quests in Dalaran, and you have to have more than 100 skill in your profession, I believe. That might be wrong. They might have changed that by now, but I think that's correct. And basically, for tailoring and enchanting, you are sent here to do some quests in Azsuna. You can of course do those later, but if you want to get your profession skills up, you might want to start with an area that fits you. Also, I kind of figured that leveling wise, Val'sharah and Azsuna are kind of the ideal starting points, I believe. I think Val'sharah might be a little more ideal, but yeah, I thought this place would be a natural transition from doing the Demon Hunter areas. Even though we kind of had a departure in the last episode. I keep forgetting to using the gems. Oh my god. Only one soul tapped and we killed so many of these guys. Why am I so sloppy? I guess it's because I'm explaining things. Let's at least get the wards. Here we go. Hey, you. Come here.
Too late,
I kind of don't have a proper setup here. By the way, dialogue-wise, I kind of... Previously, I used to manually edit every dialogue thing for the volume for you guys. Now I've changed the volume settings a bit so that dialogue will be louder naturally. Hopefully that's great. Please leave a comment down below if you think I should do things differently. Just want to make things comfortable for you because, I mean, why else am I doing this? Let's see here. So movement-wise, I'm really satisfied with the Demon Hunter. And quest-wise, a lot of the stuff that's going on here in Azsuna is actually really interesting. We already learned quite a bit of a realization there about Khadgar already. You might not have noticed that, but that's one thing that kind of put it out to me, was the fact that he said he used Atiesh's Raven form. Now, normally, you know, Night Elves, Tauren, Trolls, and, you know, Worgen are the only races that are able to transform into animals with the metamorphosis, kind of, in, well, not metamorphosis, we are turning into demons, but into animals. And Khadgar cannot. He can turn people into sheep, which is kind of strange. But he can use the staff's magic to turn into a raven. And Atiesh was a weapon that used to belong to Medivh, his master, and he was also recognized for using this raven form, which is a nice throwback that's kind of inherited from one guardian to another. Even though Khadgar kind of rejected being a proper guardian, he still works as one.
Lord Illidan.
Thank you, Notarian. That'll give us the breathing room we need to launch our counter-offense. Oh, and we get some options here. So we get this hoodie or some leggings. They are both worse than what we currently have, so let's pick either one of them.
To the Legion.
Let's go here.
We are all
Yes, already I can tell their souls are weaker than their flesh. Let's head over. Let's head to the other side of the stand. If we will release the demon souls one by one and get the answers that we seek concerning Lord Illidan, the Scythe of Souls will ensure that we do.
Remember,
so it's clear that these guys are. Oh. They are clearly trying to find out where Gul'dan and Cordana Felsong has taken Illidan. Here we have Malevolence.
Beg for your lives.
Now we're going to destroy some of these crystals. This is, well, kind of fun. Let's talk to her.
Azeroth must
Together
not
we will
fall.
release demon souls. I'm ready. Let's begin.
Do not
Noctarian.
give in to the power of the Legion.
Break the first soul gem and release a demon soul. You want demon souls? Welcome to the Nexus. Tell us everything you know, foul creature. Rah rah rah. We are Legion. We know you, Alari, and you, Noctarian. You will be ours. Quickly, break the next one. Okay, we're gonna break this one. We're gonna laugh at us as well. She's sucking it out. Where is the Legion keeping Illidan's body? Tell me of your suffering. Will be stuff of legend. Our combined will is stronger than your scythe. I will not tell you. I think I understand why this is not working. A powerful demon I have kept trapped in the gems is helping them. Resist. Noctarian, you must enter the soul gem and force Arevnal to reveal Lord Illidan's location. This is a dude that we've fought before. And somebody has killed him. Inside the soul gem. That's interesting. Can I click this? Can we get inside another? Oh, I actually exited. Okay, that's nice to know. I thought it would be kind of an Inception thing going into soul gem within a soul gem. That would have been funny. And here he is, Questioner Arevnal. We remember him from Mardum. Episode 1. You will learn nothing from me, Soul Eater. And he keeps summoning these eyes that deal damage to us. He sees everything. You will talk, foul demon. Yes, you will. Okay, we're gonna burn him down. Man, it feels a lot better to play as a demon hunter than to play as a mage. As of right now. At least Arcane. That's the only other class I've kind of tried out, except for the Death Knight in the last episode. So I'm fairly new to this Legion stuff, which is great. I haven't played the beta. If you guys couldn't tell, if I had the beta, I would have made a lot of videos about leveling, quests and stuff, but unfortunately I didn't get the beta at all, so I don't have any connections or stuff like that, which is unfortunate. Your own order is unraveling, betrayed from within, a curse you'll bear for all eternity. What's he talking about? Meet me outside the gem. Outside the gem. Interesting. I think I just chill in the gem, to be honest. Okay, we're gonna go back to Alari down here. She's probably back at her regular spot next to this Felguard or whatever it is. Wrathguard. I wouldn't take what Arevnal said to heart. The Inquisitor demons are masters of misinformation. You don't suspect betrayal within the ranks, do you? He talked about here about how we are falling apart, crumbling. And we already have the demon hunter we fought a couple episodes ago who was betraying us. The Soul Eater looks through the thoughtful and grim. I fear we won't have all of our answers about Lord Illidan for a while. Unfortunate. Let's get the ring. It's better than ours.
Death to the Legion.
Oh, it got an epic upgrade. That's really nice. That's some of these. This one got upgraded as well, which is nice. There is a chance for these guys to, these items you get, to be a bit stronger than what you would expect. So that's nice. Another quest from Kane. Our demon hunters, Corvus Bloodthorn and Siana Nightglaive, took a small force of the Illidari across to Farunar. Their mission was to weaken the Legion from within. I haven't heard from them in a while. It would be best if you could find and lead them to success. Agreed?
I will see to it that the Legion gets no farther. You, Corvus and Sienna, attack the Legion from within. Then, we will wipe them out together.
Kadkar is giving us a thumbs up again.
Too late, heroes. Your world is lost.
This guy's taunting us the entire time. Mortiferous. You can't fight him yet, though. He's just a hologram of sorts. But this area actually involves a bonus area. I don't think we've seen those before. Oh, maybe we have in Mardum. You fight until... Yeah, we've done with those before. We have one of the first missions in the playthrough, actually. What am I talking about here? You just wait until the bar fills up by doing lots of stuff.
You are no demon. Friend or foe?
Hey, Corvus, you remember me? I've been with you before. You remember? I got these glaives and stuff.
I've sacrificed everything.
Noctarian, it's
what
you.
Have you given?
Good, we've got a little problem here. Kane didn't think that Siana and I could handle this on our own. He might have been right this time.
If we don't meet again, we will work together to destroy the Legion from within.
Sounds like a plan.
We are all that stands between
My
the
force
Legion
wiped
and
out the
annihilation.
demon's forward base here, but an imp mother and her brood took the rest of my demon hunters hostage, including Cyana Nightglaive. We need to free the Illidari and destroy the Burning Legion.
Remember, nothing
Fair
is
goal.
more important
During the
than
fighting
Legion's
of all things, I
destruction.
saw a blue drake swoop in and attack the demons. I couldn't believe my eyes. I'd heard that the blue dragonflight had gone extinct. The Legion managed to bring the drake down, but not until after she had killed a score of them. She was magnificent. Last I saw, they were dragging her in the direction of the southern camp. We should see if she's still alive. A dragon could prove a powerful ally.
Do not
We
give
know
in
that
to the power
already.
of the Legion.
Dragons are indeed powerful. You might have heard of the dragon aspects. Those are the different types of dragons. So we have the bronze dragon, which are kind of tied to time. We have the blues, which are involved here, which are tied to arcane magic. And then we have oh, let's get this guy. Let's get him. We have the black dragons, which are usually evil in the storyline, but they are in fact tied to the earth and Azeroth itself, which is interesting. This book gives us a buff. We can also go around and close these things. As you can see, everything we do gives us progression on the bar up here.
Azeroth must not fall.
Oh, and we can rescue these Illidari. These demon hunters, they will give some lore like talks to us. So let's see.
Everything.
Illidari,
What have
what
you
happened here?
given? I didn't give in.
Yeah, they give some like feedback to you. They can conversate with you about after you release them, which is nice. A nice detail helps you out when dealing with some boring mechanics. Like a lot of these things are basically just kill and tag and try to deal with this stuff. Come on. We have the black dragons. Like Deathwing was a black dragon, the main antagonist in Cataclysm. We have Wrathion, who is currently the only remaining black dragon we know of. Might see another one later on. We'll see. Well, there is one in Outland as well, though. He doesn't count. And we also have the red dragonflight, which are led by Alexstrasza.
Dedicated to destroying the burning secrets.
Alexstrasza, the life binder, they're kind of tied to life and growth of the world. And then we have the green dragonflight, which is really involved in Val'sharah and the Emerald Nightmare.
We are all that stands between the Legion and
They
annihilation.
have all been tortured.
They did things to me.
This is the mining, one of the ores we can get in Legion. This is, oh, we got a quest, Laystone Deposit Sample. This ore looks like nothing you've seen before. Hello. Gonna accept the quest, take a look at the quest text later, but we're gonna deal with this Obliterator, Crusher. Mo'arg are kind of like the engineers, the builders of the Legion. There we go, beautiful. Nice to have her with us to help us out. Let's see here. This is a quest you only get if you're a miner, of course. Mystical sheen moves through the metal, and through the metal is in complex, unpredictable patterns. Your trainer in Dalaran
Lord
would
Illidan
certainly like
knows
to
the
see
way.
this. So you're gonna take this to Dalaran. Should probably also try to find one of these. That was Laystone. There's another thing down here, Fell Slate Deposit, which is probably something else. So this is all new to me, by the way. And that's exciting as hell, because, my god.
Many questions, so little time.
A lot of stuff going on right here. Ah, it's so much fun though, and it's quite difficult actually, because a lot of these enemies do deal tons of damage. The leveling in Legion is scaled, which is kind of a thing I didn't actually talk about previously, and why I get to decide which zone I'm starting in. So no matter what level you are, the different zones will offer you about the same difficulty level. So if I go here at level 100, the enemies will be level 100, as you can see. If I decide to go to Stormheim at 100 or High Mountain, the enemies will be scaled to my level, so they'll be 100 as well. If I come to Azsuna last at like 109, the enemies will be just as strong. Here we see another deposit right here. This is Fell Slate. They kind of remind me of, as you can see here, we get this one and we get some ore. One thing you want to note is that I only have 130, about 140 skill, but I still get full ore. When you're leveling up mining and herbalism at lower levels, you usually don't get a full sample of the item you're looting. You get like a chunk or a shard that you can combine 10 of to create full ore. But here you seem to get full pieces, which is nice if you want to level up and still not fall too far behind. But also you will get more of these ores if you have higher skill. So that's a good way to deal with like I guess lagging behind a bit.
Lord Illidan knows the way.
What did they do? What did the demons offer you?
The demons promised us unimaginable power.
Unlimited power. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Luckily, I do have a lot of AoE. It feels amazing. You can also do the stun like this, which is really nice. It's called Chaos Nova. I haven't been using that too much, but it comes in handy, especially against the demons. Demon Hunters can also imprison demons for 1 minute, so it's a really nice CC to have against them. They're kind of the ideal anti-Burning Legion attack force, the Demon Hunters. Of course they are. It's in their name and their job description.
Who did this to you?
A warden tried to convince us to turn traitor. I heard screaming.
I heard screaming. Oh my god, no. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to basically cut to when we are done with this one, because it only involves doing these things, and I think I've held you guys by the hand for a long while now. So see you guys in a couple of seconds.
Did anyone give in?
The Legion conquers all!
Sayona Nightglaive turned traitor. She joined the Legion.
Where did Sayona Nightglaive go? I need to find her.
Nightglaive went southwest with a warden named Cordana Fellsong.
A warden working for the Legion? I look forward to killing her.
Yeah, that is the end of that quest. Let's turn it in right now.
My life is dedicated to destroying the Burning Legion.
I've always had my doubts about Siana. Something was never quite right there. Looks like she cracked and joined the Legion. Still, we are not going to let her, or this Cordana Fellsong, get away with it.
Death to the Legion.
If you don't remember who Cordana Fellsong is, she is the lady who accompanied Gul'dan in taking Illidan inside the hold we were just in. Now, by hold, I mean, of course, the Vault of the Wardens, where we were held by Maiev Shadowsong and her wardens. And as you can see, we are currently approaching the end of the bonus objective, as it's called. They don't really require a lot of lore. Well, they don't reward you a lot of lore, but they do reward you with some interesting items. We get some experience, and we get lots of experience, actually. If you've seen my leveling videos, you know that this was really easy to abuse back in Warlords of Draenor, and it's not as easy right now, but it is a huge amount of your experience gain will come from bonus events. And we also get the 200 order resources, which we'll be able to use once we ding 101. We are currently, let's see here, halfway there to 101 already, which is nice. It does take quite a while to level up now. If you just blitz through the quests, of course it'll go faster, but that's not what we are about. We are going to be taking this slowly, and we're going to do all the quests. And we are going to skip all the treasure stuff, of course. That will detract. We'll pick up the treasures we see, but I won't be doing a treasure guide of something. I might do that later on, though, just to show where the treasures are. That's a good idea. But let me know if that's something that interests you. If not, then I might not make it. But yeah, we'll see. I need your feedback, guys. I need your feedback. There we go. And that's the objective done. You can see it auto completes right there, which is nice. We have one last step to do here before we deliver the quest to her. We have to do something about Stellagosa. Interesting. So you can see on the map here, there is a treasure right there. And then we have saving Stellagosa. She's a huge goose. No. Stellagosa. If you just take your time here, and that's one thing I would recommend you guys while leveling up in Legion, or while just watching this video, is just stop and take a look around you, because the environments here are insanely well made. Some of the level design is really good. I've seen some places that have well thought out level design. And by that I mean like slopes and stuff that are placed in obvious places. There are hints in the lighting and in how you basically approach things with camera that shows you where different paths are and stuff, which is nice. Here you see the treasure. It's clearly marked by this purple glow if you have that on. The outline, I highly recommend that you go and change that. It's located here in the interface menu. No, it's in the system menu. You go to the advanced options. No, in the... making this up. Outline mode right here in the graphics option on the system menu. You see outline mode. Highly recommend that you put this to high. Really, really useful, especially in raids and stuff. Gives you clarity while playing. Let's find Stelagosa now, because man, this is... There she is. Hello.
Quickly. We have to find the key to those demonic locks. I'd bet anything it's on that big jailer to the east.
Sounds like a good plan. So we're heading over here, and he's getting killed, so we better hurry up. Here we go. Overseer Lykill. Come to free the pitiful Drake, demon hunter. That's my voice for the demons from now on. They're all going to be talking in bad English, just like I am. Well, let's not joke about that. We're gonna try to kill this guy. Getting support from a dude with a huge sword. Not using the artifact looks on this guy. He's using the challenge modes.
Let's get over there and free that Drake.
Two-handed weapon from Warlord's Draenor. Okay, let's move down. We have the key. It's time to free. Oh, that's a bad rhyme. Free the Drake. Let's go down here. So you have to remove all these 3 keystones, it looks like.
You will soon be free, Drake.
Thank you. I am Stelagosa.
There we go.
My thanks. Now I am going to finish off the warden who did this to me.
Stelagosa, no! Come back! Damn. Lord Illidan knows the way.
If there's a remnant of the blue dragonflight nearby, we should do whatever we can to ally ourselves with them. Beautiful creatures, pure, one with the world. I didn't think that I could hate the Legion more. Thank you, Noctarian. Let's go with a trinket then. Come on. There we go. I'm not going to let Cordana Felsong get away with this. There is no way in hell I'm going to let that warden witch turn my people. As for Nightglaive, I will not suffer a traitor to live. Are you with me, Noctarian?
I have to find Stelagosa and Cyanna Nightglaive. Meet me up at the Overlook. We will finish this business together.
Come, do your best. Nightglaive has been undergoing some changes. We are ready for you.
As you can see now, this area is called Faronar, and up here we have the quest Dark Revelations, where we have to fight, well, pursue Nightglaive the traitor. And there she is. You can see Cordana Felsong, and then we have Nightglaive the traitor.
Hell energy course through. We've been expecting you. How is Khadgar? Felsworn Nightglaive, prove yourself. I have other matters to attend to.
Yes, my mistress. I am
Cyanna,
more powerful
do not
than
give
all
in.
of you! You are nothing but a coward. If you only knew the Legion's power. But I was promised!
Let's get out of here before we're overrun. No one can be allowed to become a fell-sworn traitor working for the Legion. We've dealt them a telling blow, but even now the Legion is summoning in more powerful demons.
We cannot allow them to regain their momentum, or the Broken Isles are lost. You must come to the Azure Wing Repose, and meet with my grandfather Senegos.
Advance!
Now we're done with that. We've dealt with the traitor, we've flown with Zaragoza. Let's see what Kain has to say to us.
Azeroth must not fall.
Grim news indeed. We cannot afford to the loss of even one demon hunter, but you and Corvus were right to put an end to Nightglaive. More importantly, you have made a good friend in Zaragoza. The remnant of the blue dragonflight could prove to be a powerful ally. And as you can see here, we gain some items. We gain these we can put into our relic slots. For our weapon, we also get this one, the emblem of the Dark Covenant, which is nice. Let's choose between these two. This will give us Chaos and Nova stuns the target. This has a 10% chance to generate a lesser soul fragment. And this one increases damage done by Throw Glaives. Let's stick with Throw Glaive then. Because we don't really use Chaos Nova that much. It's a great move though. But it has a 1 minute cooldown. This one is a 8.67 cooldown, so I guess it's used more frequently. That's my kind of deal with that. We can put those here later on though. Not yet. We have to return to Dalrun, I believe. Let's have a chat with Khadgar though.
Knowledge is
For now,
power,
the Illidari can
using
hold
it
the line
wisely
against the
is
Legion.
key.
We will return later to help them drive the Legion from the upper reaches of Faranar. That's one thing I wanted to mention is that the upper areas here, they have higher difficult mobs. So you want to avoid that area for now. As you can see, there is a flight path down there, Illidari Perch. That's for later.
Hail and well
Your
met,
saving
champion.
of Zaragoza is fortuitous. Surely if anyone knows where the Pillar of Creation is, it will be her grandfather, Senegos. The Azure Wing Repose is to the northeast. I'll meet you there, Noctarian.
Do not linger here too long. The Legion is attacking everywhere.
I am certain that if anyone can help you find this Pillar of Creation, it will be my grandfather.
I'll meet you up there. You will find the repose up the road to the northeast.
Thank you for watching this episode of Let's Play Burning Legion with me. Let's play World of Warcraft Legion with me, Crudeless. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to click the like button down below and leave a comment to tell me what you think. I see you reclaim the Blades of Valridis Fell Soul. Let's hope you have better control of the demon within you. I hope so as well. See you in the next episode as we continue off here and find this dragon.